my good friend for 20 years. So, for 20 years, no? But his expertise is really voice. So anything that you see, whether in a commercial or TV, any dubbing, is 80% is his. So he can speak. He can speak almost every language. He can also speak any. He can speak man, human, male, female, gay, cat, dog, any animal, and anything, and all the Disney characters he can also speak. No? He can use the voice of. But remember, no? So when we're talking about AI, we're already one of the most at risk is really the AI, the voice talents. Right? And that's why, very early on in 2010, he was already playing with it already. No? He already saw the future. And he was the only one who was able to adapt. No? So, and he'll explain to you, no? 99% of all the voice talents will be out of the job. Right? So, what is the pivot that he did? No? And how he's creating extra value from that. So also a business person, no? So he has a lot of marami, no? Halo-halo for everything.
Marami na lugi.
A lot of businesses, but usually with the USCB, again, no, for the past 20 years, the voice has been his, and he also does a lot of voice courses, no? Public speaking, he's also a JCI, so Junior Chamber president.
Yeah.
So you can look him up, no? He's I'll introduce to you, no? Pocholo, voice master.
Yeah.
Voice master.
Yes. All right. Great day, everyone. Great day. Say great day. Because usually we say good morning, bad afternoon, right? So, again, thank you very much, Sir Donald Lim. Sobrang idol ko yan. For the longest time, has been one of my inspiration to be what I'm doing now, especially in technology, you know. So, I only have 30 minutes to speak. I usually speak for 3 hours, sometimes 10 hours if you want. Okay? So, I will not talk about myself because you can ask Google who's the best Filipino voice talent. Can you try that? Who is the best Filipino voice talent? Okay, Google, who is the best Filipino voice talent? So, who? Who's that? Who's the best? You can ask ChatGPT. Who is the best? Even you try Claude and any other LLM, but it will also give my name. Why? Why do you think it's giving my name? Not other voice talents or whoever. You know why? Because it says so. I don't need to say I'm the best. It's there because all the things that I have done for voiceover, voice acting industry, I cannot control like Google. Even I do search engine optimization, it will also reflects, no, kung ano naman talaga ginagawa ko. For the past 30 years of my life, this is my life. Voice acting has been with me since I'm like 7 years old, 5 years old, because we don't have a TV. So the only means of entertainment that I have is radio. So when I was young, I'm listening to a radio drama. So the radio drama is entitled Gabi ng Lagim. I'm hearing this sound and voices like this. Isang gabi ng lagim. Si Utoy at si Lolo Tasyo ay naligaw sa kaguba.
Ha? Lolo Tasyo, ang sarap maglaro sa puno.
Eh, naku, sabi ko naman sa'yo, Apo eh. Huwag kang maglalaro dyan. Yan tuloy, ginabi na tayo.
Ha? Lolo, may monster.
Kakainin ko kayo!
Ayan, kinain na sila. Okay. Pinapalakpakan po yan, ha? Little that I know, just because we don't have a TV, my voice acting skills and talents is being developed. Without me knowing that's voice acting. Until high school, I do a lot of voices, like hosting, speaking. Ako yung pinakamadaldal sa klase, no? I don't know why, but I love to speak. until I studied in UP Diliman. I took up speech communication, theater arts, English creative writing at the same time. So I finished magna cum laude. Ayan. At age 19, no? And I took up master's degree at 21. So during that time, I also had a scholarship sa Southeast Asia and the United States. So I studied in Washington, D.C., and also in L.A. So I had a chance to meet a lot of voice talents, dubbers. So during that time, when I was 16, I already worked in ABS-CBN as the youngest broadcaster. At 18, I became the youngest dubbing director. So we also did Meet Your Garden, Kuru-chan. To name a few, I have like hundreds in my credits. So you can, Kuru-chan.
Ha? Kilala mo ba sa Cyber Kuro-chan? Tumbay sa'yo! Ha, ja, 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 ja!
Ako nga pala yung boses ni Chacha, Bupo Chacha. Ako naman ang boses ng tatay ni Sanchay sa Meet Your Garden.
Ayan. So those are just some of the voices that I can do. I can do like hundreds of voices, name it.
I can do SpongeBob.
I can do Patrick.
I can do Squidward.
I can do Mr. Krabs.
Ay, I love you. Oh, come on, Pluto.
Gosh, I'm goofy. So any characters that I'm hearing, I can imitate. And I don't know why. So maybe it's a gift. But then again, when I learn a lot about it, as in technically, wow, it's like singing. It's like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So you just have to lock your voice on that particular note. So just imagine, at very young age of 16, and you bested all the oldies. What would this oldest, I mean, the old people, the veterans, so-called veterans, will feel that a young boy, 16-year-old, doing these voices that they cannot even do. So I became one of the top, #1 voice talent for advertising. one of my most famous commercial is Bibo Hot Dog. So I'm the voice of the puppet, also the voiceover. Like,
Pape, bibo, bagong bibo.
Oh, anong sikreto ng bagong bibo?
Tikman mo.
O paano, papit ako eh.
Nga.
ang sikreto ng bagong Bibo. Okay, so also the voice of McDonald's, Jollibee, name it, all products. I already did the voices. Ako yung, pare, konti na lang pera ko. Ako din eh. I hate feeling empty pa naman. Uy, sa McDo, 10 pesos na lang ang McDo. Mura pa nun eh. 10 pesos lang. Anyway, those were just some of the things that I have done in my life. And on my record, actually, there are like 10,000 works that I have done personally. Why Voice Master? Because I am the only voice guru in the Philippines. So at age 23, I established my first company, Creative Voices. So we are almost 20 years na. But it became professionalized when I was 25. So meaning for 2 years, it's not legal, but still, you know, you're still young, trying to know if you want to be part of the like corporate world, you want to, to study. Because during that time, from 21 to 25, I'm studying in more than 30 countries around the world. So I have been to 30 countries for free because I applied to almost all kinds of mga scholarship grants. And during our time, there's so much opportunities, unlike now. Because during that time, when traveling is like a very, what do you call that? Parang masyadong pangmayaman lang. Sobrang mahal ng tickets on going to America. It's like 100,000, something like that. So, for a young boy like me, during that time, I choose to travel first before I go to work, no? But then again, because of my talent, it brings me everywhere. So, especially when I became the youngest speaker at age 20, no? I became part of Ship for Southeast Asian Youth Program. I won awards in Washington, D.C. I won awards in Sydney, Tokyo, and many more countries because of what I'm doing for Voice of the Youth. I also established a youth group called Voice of the Youth. So it's by 16 I have my own radio show called Voice of the Youth Radio. So you can check it out. So anyway, let's go to my company called Creative Voices. You know, my first company is not Creative Voices, but it's Universal Productions. So I became a millionaire at age 21 because of most of my commercials. During that time, one commercial cost like 100,000. Come to think of it, one commercial alone, you can earn as much as 100,000. How? Because I'm like, for example, Bibo Hotdog, I'm the two characters. So one character, like 30,000. One character, 30,000. Voiceover, 50,000. So I have 110,000. Tama? Or 120,000. Ay, hindi, tama. 110. 56. So, ganon. So, every day I have commercials. Kasi nga, ako lang ang kayang mag-iba-iba na mo. Kahit Dolphy.
Siya. Nakakatawa. Si Dolphy to. Ang lupit mo eh. Si Babalu.
Ay, masasabi ko lang, sino ka man? Nasaan ka man? Ako nga pala si FPJ.
Ganun. Ako naman si... And I can do almost all even Michael V, I did his voice. Tawa si Michael V. Big size, big taste. Fabisco cracker. So I'm that voice. So, I don't think there's anyone like me in this country during that time. And until now. Maybe there's some who's good na-inspire ko, but not the way I act. It's all about... You know, voice acting is not real acting because acting is fake. When you say act, sakit na ulo ko. You're acting. Peke yan. Voice acting is an art of becoming. When you become the character, you don't need to act.
Halimbawa, ako maghapon tayo mag-usap dito. Ganito yung magiging boses ko.
Gets nyo? Even if I do character voicing for dubbing, animation, I'm the brainchild of Dayo, the first 2D, 3D animation in the Philippines. With, Cutting Edge Productions. So, it's my brainchild, no? It's my baby. Because I want to create a Disney-like animation in the Philippines. And almost all animations during that time, ako ang dubbing director. Because I was trained in Hollywood, no? Mga Disney. My standard in voice acting is more than any Filipino can do. Sobrang Hollywood Disney style talaga ako. Pag hindi nag-got par sa akin, talagang kick out ka sa akin. Ako lang yung taong nagpapaiyak ng dubber sa loob ng studio. Matutunaw ka na parang bula. Because, you know, it's my work of art. I don't... Boses mo sisira. No way. So, Creative Voices, I established it when I was 23 years old. So, this is the first online voice acting, whatever workshop. So, I have trained more than 10,000 voice talents. Most of them are directors na DJs, dubbers for Netflix, Amazon, and many more. Medyo malabo. So, hindi ko napakita mga videos. So, yeah, I work with different recording studios. And, yeah. So, ako yun. Fast forward ko na. So, this is my dubbing team. So, I have more than like 200 voice talents under my management. Most of the dubbing for, like, siguro mga famous ngayon, I did the Glitch animation. So, I'm the director of the Filipino adaptation for Murder Drones and Amazing Digital Circus. Do you know that? Who knows that? Murder Drones, yeah. Digital Circus. And the latest, I'm also working for Anyone Philippines. So we did the Tagalog version for Kaiju number 8. So I'm the voice behind Kafka Hibino. So kung alam niyo yung Kaiju, who knows Kaiju? Yeah. So yan, ako yung director, writer, voice talent. Kasi pag mga bidang ganun na akin yan, walang pwedeng kumuha niyan, ako lang makakagawa niyan. Kasi basta mga bida. So I want to show you sana yung mga ano, but we don't have enough time. So we have a group called Certified Voice Artists Philippines Incorporated. So all the aspiring, this is the only legit. There's so much sprout out like parang mushroom ng mga voice acting workshops, pero hindi yun legit. Although these people are the people in the industry, but iba pa rin yung certification program. Tama? We are SEC registered. We have BIR. We have city business permit. So legit talaga. Iba fly by night lang yung mga yan para lang kumita sila. So I give awards sa mga tao ko. So we do audio recording, broadcasting, voice talents, dubbing. So we were featured in NHK World. So I'm the only Filipino featured on NHK World, not voice talent. Not even Seiyu in Japan, hindi pa sila na-feature. Ako nagtataka, naghanap ako ng NHK. But meron na ngayon lumabas yung issue pagdating sa AI. Kung kailan nagka-problema pa sila sa AI. Malaki problema nila actually. And we were featured in CNN, BBC. So, ayan, ito yung NHK World. Ayan, sample lang. So,
Taking part in Coachola's voice acting school has changed the lives
the first blind dubber in the world came from my company.
They're holding a special in-person class.
So this is Monet Mahinay. Sobrang sumikat yan noon.
Mahinay is known as the first blind voice actor in the Philippines. Coachella asked her to talk to the students about how she overcame various challenges to succeed as a professional.
Paano ka nagdadab as visually impaired? Kasi syempre, you have to, if you're not visually impaired, I'm listening my scripts through my phone. Kumbaga doon ko siya binabasa.
So that's just using an AI application. No?
Doon niya sa yung linya or ng mga directors. Tapos sasabihin niya siya agad with feelings. Yes. with his ideas and the director's perseverance and like co-workers also who helped me, it had become possible.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I might seem a bit tiny, but I can do a lot of voices.
Like this one. Or I can also sound like an AI. Open, doors closing.
In addition to dubbing work, Lynette also appears in online radio dramas.
So, yan. She was featured also on CNN. That's right.
Magandang hapon sa ngalan ni Ruth Cabal. Ako si Mencho Kapagal. Ito ang newsroom ngayon, balita at serbisyo para sa Pilipino. Ang henerasyon na pilit daw nililimot ang kasaysayan ay maituturing na walang nakaraan at wala ring kinabukasan. At abangan sa ating Good One, kilalanin ang kauna-unahang blind Filipino dubbers sa mundo. Ang kwento sa pagbabalik ng newsroom ngayon dito.
So anyway, yan. She was featured also ngayon. This was just one of the 100 animation. Kasi pag inisa-isa ko yung marami. So I'm the director of Bokuragaita, Konosuba, Negima, Blackjack, Shoronatoki, and many, many more. So I'm also the writer. Sa mga Hero TV. So I'm with Hero TV. Noon, nung buhay pa siya. Ayan, mga ganyan yung... Parang ano ito. This is Danny Mandia, my mentor.
Ako, si Setsu na sa ako ang lalabanan ninyo.
The voice master Gonzales, ang voice director o dating director ng Lugima Season 2. Yung istorya umiikot sa
So imagine, that anime alone, there are 200 characters. Ang daming dabber. So how can you do that? So these are just some of my latest work. Blippi, ano to? EB, Murder Drones, Murfel, Pororo. So ako lahat gumagawa ng English and Filipino niyan. Alright? So these are just some of the games that I have done. I worked with Sega before. So mga Pilipino ang mga voice talents niyan. Because I went to Japan to promote Filipino talents. Naniwala naman sila kasi mas mura tayo ng 75%. Pero kaya naman na at par naman yung acting natin sa kanila. So, Transformer, ito pinagmamalaki ko talaga yan. Ako gumawa niyan. Human Alliance. Nagalaro niyo yan sa game sa time zone. So, Golden Gun, Operation Ghost, Harley Davidson, King of the Road. And this is Terra Wars, no? Yan ang unang-unang Filipino na si Mike Enriquez ang talent ko.
Fire in the hole, we are under attack. At tara dito, hindi namin kayo tatantanan.
Ayan, so ito yung Digital Circus. So Netflix na siya. So you can check out Amazing Digital Circus. You can see my name there sa Filipino version. Ayan pala. Ayan, Creative Voices. So dito yung makita nyo behind the scene.
Si Kane, sobrang kaboses niya yung English character. Pag pinanood mo yung English, Tagalog, akala mo yung isa lang yung nagboses.
Kaboses niya talaga.
Wala tayong nakita ko doon. Ang bangga pala. Ang pamilya natin kumalma. Puno ng pagmamahal ang pwede kong ibigay.
Si Janine, imagine yung apat na karakter ang binonsesa niya. Isa sa mga binonsesa niya, yung bida, si Pomi. At siya rin ang kumanta nito, no?
Nagatagak sa Yan, may mga ginagawa ko.
Kumusta mga kaibigan? Ako si Kuya Pucholo.
Kwentuhanan. So I also wrote books about voice acting, voice care. I have 5 books so far. One is an award-winning book, yung gusto ko maging voice talent. I won an National Book Awards ng National Book Development Board. So meaning, I bested more than 1,000 authors in 2017. So if you want to have a copy, just go to Lazada or Shopee. So it's available. Gusto ko maging voice talent. So I also wrote a chapter dito sa The Art of Voice Acting ni James Alberger about dubbing. This is the Bible of voice acting in the world. So I'm the only Filipino again nakasama doon sa nagsulat. So ganun ako ka-trusted ng international voiceover community or dubbing community. And then if you want to have a copy of Voice Acting 101, I will give to Sir Donald at ako na ang siya na magbibigay sa inyo. For free, by the way. Parang hindi kayo masaya. That's $100 each. So, I also do K-drama. And also, I own Field Dub, no? Yung mga vertical, di ko pa sinulat dyan. So, because the new Hollywood is vertical, Hollywood is dying. Trust me. Hollywood will die eventually. By the next 5 years, no one will watch movie on cinemas. Everyone will watch movie on their phones. Alright? Kahit ako hindi. Even Netflix will die. Mark my word. Lahat yan mapupunta sa free, Kasi no one wants to pay anyway. If you have YouTube, why di ba? So, yan, mga works ko. Marami pa yan. So, we do events like Hataw-Hanap Heroes in Fest, Toycon. So, I'm part of Toycon. We do a lot of dubbing competitions. We share a lot of mga information about dubbing. Okay? So, yan. Classic na ako. Year 2000 pa kami ng cosplay, ganyan. Yeah, we do a lot. So, this is Kaiju number 8. Ito yung isang work ko. Ano to? Yung a dog
Namatay ang mga magulang ko.
Anime production is ano? Ito yung Kaiju. Did you know that in the next 5 years, anime production will be gone? Because every individual can do their own animation already. I can do. I did a lot already. You'll be surprised. Animation studios will close. Not unless they use AI on their own advantage. But they hated it anyway. 99% of animation studio don't like it. Because they know the threat. Tama? So now let's talk about AI. So what's the first thing that comes to your mind, di ba? When you say AI? Anyone? ChatGPT. You? Huh? AI. Okay. Sige. Robot? What else? You know, yes. Assistant tool, very good. Anything? Okay, so how about you? AI.
The Google camera.
Google camera.
For example, I see this. I took a photo. Like, where do I buy it? What to text it?
Did you know that anything that you do can be, lahat ng repetitive jobs or anything that anyone, and especially talents, pwedeng gawing AI, di ba? Lahat naman ng industry, there's AI. So let's focus on my industry, voice. When I saw AI for the first time in 2010, there's already, wait.
Hi, sir.
Oo. Hindi, nasa Enduran, ayan, nasa harap ng mga estudyante. Say hi to my... Nagtotok ako. Mamaya na lang.
Sorry.
Oo, mamaya yung... Sige. Sir Earl is one of the top AI robotics, ano yan, na partner ko. Siya yung pinakabata, 22 years old. He's into robotics. Lagi siyang nagtotok sa mga events din. So, I saw the opportunity, not the threat. Because every time may threat, it's an opportunity. Tama? Opportunity para, kumbaga sa sakit, kailangan maramdaman mo kung gaano kasakit. Para may alam ko rin kung paano gamutin. Kumbaga dapat masaktan ka muna bago ka magbago. Because a lot of people are afraid of it because they are afraid of the unknown. They're not afraid of it to take over their jobs. They're just afraid they don't know about it. Yun lang yun. So because of that, I focus on AI, especially in 2020. So most of my talk seminar during that time, I already talk about AI. And no one understands. Ano AI? Wala yan, walang puso yan, hindi yan tao. Totoo naman. Robot yan talaga. I mean, it's not real. But then again, someone behind it is real. So, it's like Jarvis, no? Jarvis is not true. What is the meaning of Jarvis? Just another rather very intelligent system. Very good. So, Jarvis is AI. Just another rather very intelligent system. But, without Iron Suit, Jarvis and Tony Stark is nothing. So ano yon? Yung computer nyo. Without this laptop or cell phone, you cannot do anything. Right? Yes? Wrong. So, yun yung na-realize ko. So we made the very first AI voice for Amazon, for Google. Yung pangit, yung punta sa kanto. Narito na siya. Sa mga talents ko yan. During that time, ayoko siya. So I don't wanna use my voice din. Nakakahiya. Sobrang hindi ko pwedeng ipagmalaki yung boses ko dahil ganun. Ako yun ang boses niya, no? Sa waist mo, ako yan. Ew. Kakasuka. But then again, 2022 came. Uso pa nun, speechilo, papangit niyan. Yung mga hindi na. And there he comes, 11 Loves. When I saw 11 Loves for the first time, I fall in love. As in, I fall in love. Laboratory. You know why? Because it sounds different. It sounds natural. And I say, I want to work with this company. But I want to do the Filipino AI voices. Hold and behold, I'm now the head of 11 Loves Philippines. Yay. As of now, we have more than 100 voices in 11 Loves. So if you look for you want to have free 11 Loves, I can send you. I have, share ko na lang sa inyo. So, wala, puro kayo libre, no? Ayun yung magbayad. Mahal kasi siya. It's when you, ang tawag kasi dyan, professional voice cloning. When you clone your voice, you have to pay $1,500 per month just to clone your voice and to maintain your voice dun sa system. Mayaman naman kayo, yung mga taga-Enduran kayo eh. But then again, would you pay that amount just to clone your voice? Of course not. The question is, what will you do? It's always based on your intention, motive, and purpose. Right? Because ang purpose ko, to be the first ever Filipino na sobrang, because I want to share my voice to the world. Even I don't earn from it, okay, just use my voice. Because I believe our voice is a gift from God. And it's how we use it, that's our gift back to God. But I only have limited opportunity and time to record my voice. So it's one at a time lang. But with AI, I can do thousands at the same time, millions at the same time. Right? Yes? No? Now I'm producing 50 contents a day with all my people. I have 30 people doing my different channels using my own voice. And I can hear my voice from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Alam niyo mga, nahihirapan ka ba sa management ng iyong business? Huwag mag-alala, andito na. So I did this commercial style of voice for people to use it on their own business without me knowing. Because I let my voice be used by anyone. Unlike 99.9% of voice talents na mukhang pera, mga ganid at mga makasarili, they hated it. Because they just want to earn from their voices. Sorry, if you don't like yung boses mong i-clone, pag namatay ka, patay ka na rin, wala na rin yung boses mo. I even talked to one of the greatest Filipino voice talent. His name is Juni Gamboa.
So siya yung matandang nagkukwento.
Sabi ko sa kanya, Sir, are you open to clone your voice? He's already 90 years old, but he has the greatest voice ever in the Philippines. He says, no. All right. I asked him again. He says, no. I asked him again, and he says, no. Okay, I will wait for you to die. Why? I can even clone your voice without your permission. The sad part is, why are you not open for change and opportunity? Sabi ko, your voice will be immortalized with AI. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm immortalizing a lot of voices. even my parents' voice. Once they're gone sooner or later, I can still talk to them even they're not existing anymore. Come to think of it. Kaya while your loved ones, the oldies, like your grandparents, still alive, record them 24/7. You'll never know what the technology will bring in the future. Once you have the data. We're talking about data here. It's all about input, output. You know? Go. It's garbage in, garbage out. No, good in, good out. So if you have a good data input, you will have a good output. That's why every data that we're using for my voices are recorded in a very, very high-end quality recording studio. That's why all my data naka-HD, high HQ, high quality. Before you reach that, sobrang taas ng quality ng requirement ng 11 Labs. So, saan tayo pupunta? We're going nowhere but AI. Or else you're dead. So especially in dubbing, 80% of my dubbers are gone. Not because they're not good, they're so good but they have a bad attitude. They're money-driven. They just work for money, not for passion, purpose, and, you know, they don't believe in my vision. Why would you work for me and with me if you don't believe? They don't want to clone their voices? Fine, it's okay, no problem. Just go on your own, find your job, but don't work with me. I don't care. Kasi the future belongs to those people who are ready to accept change, who are ready to create and make a difference. Tama? So now, what's happening in the AI world? Now, with transition, I'll show you some samples now. As you know, 2 weeks ago, may mga nauso, di ba? The Ghibli style of animation. Tama? Did you know that I did a survey sa mga voice talent, and it shows that 99% of voice talent hated AI. Not because it affects, not because they don't really like them, but because it will affect their job. The problem is, generalize nila yung AI. Di ba? AI voice. We hate AI. So pag nawala na si AI, voice na lang. Tama? So because they hated it, once you would change your yung parang profile photo to Ghibli style animation or cartoons, they hated you already. We don't support you. We fight for Miyazaki. Who cares anyway? Nagets nyo? O di wag kayong mga AI haters. So I call them AI haters. I'll show you something. I'm also known as the first AI speaker in the world because no one did this. It's like TED Talk, but I'm talking in AI form, on a stage. All right? So I'll show you. Ayan. So this is what I'm doing.
Ayaw ituro ng mga peking tagapagsalita. Sa modernong panahon, kung saan halos lahat ay may access sa teknolohiya, madalas tayong napapaisip tungkol sa mga bagay na ating naririnig at nakikita. Napakaraming tao ngayon ang may hawak ng mikropono, may sariling kamera at hindi nauubusan ng sinasabi. Ngunit ang tanong na dapat nating itanong sa ating sarili ay ito. Ang kanilang mga sinasabi ba ay puno ng katotohanan? May sustansya ba ang kanilang mga pahayag? Meron ba silang sariling karanasan na pinaghuhugutan ng kanilang mga sinasabi? O baka naman ang kanilang mga mensahe ay simpleng kinopya lamang mula sa isang viral quote sa internet? Mga influencer daw. Pero wala namang na-influensyahan. Sa kasalukuyan, tila kaliwat kanan ang mga nagpapakilalang coach at mentor. Sinasabi nilang sila ay mga motivational speaker. Ngunit kung susuriin mo ng mabuti, makikita mong wala silang sariling mensahe. Wala silang natatanging misyon at higit sa lahat, wala silang sariling boses. Kadalasan, ang kanilang ginagawa ay simpleng pag-copy-paste ng mga sikat na quotes, nilalagyan ng magandang caption, dinaragdagan ng filter at background music. Ngunit sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, walang puso at kaluluwa ang kanilang mga sinasabi. Mga bulaang propeta sa mundo ng social media. Nakakalungkot isipin na maraming tao ang agad na naniniwala sa mga ito. Madalas, ito ay dahil lamang sa ang mga taong ito ay trending o kaya naman ay may daan-daang libong followers. Subalit, sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, hindi dapat followers ang maging sukatan ng katotohanan. Hindi rin sa dami ng views nasusukat ang tunay na halaga ng isang tao o ng kanyang mga sinasabi. Mga kababayan, maging mapanuri tayo. Huwag tayong basta-basta humapit sa mga paasa na kapag sinunod mo, ikaw din ang bibitawan sa huli. Ang masakit na epekto ng panlilinlang. Maririnig mo silang nagsasabi ng mga bagay tulad ng just manifest it or just believe. Ngunit hindi nila sinasabi kung gaano kasakit ang patuloy na maniwala kapag paulit-ulit kang binigo ng realidad. Sasabihin nila, kaya mo yan. Ngunit hindi nila alam ang tunay.
So, what did you notice or realize to this video? So, what's your reaction? What's the difference between a real person talking shit and this AI talking real talk? The good thing about AI, it has no emotion. Doesn't care what you will feel when you just say anything he wants. And the truth. Wala siyang pakialam kung anong mararamdaman mo, masasaktan ka. Masaktan ka na. Real talk lang, straight to the point. That's the good thing about AI. Kasi kung ako magsasalita, hindi ko kayang sabihin yan. Magdadalawang isip ako, naku, baka may tamaan dito, mga... Now I can do it. It's my alter ego. I can be what I ever want to be. I have 50 channels, trust me, you'll be surprised. Bakla ako doon, reporter ako doon. Meron ako si Chismosang Paos. Ganun siya magsalita, hindi nyo mapapansin. Na boses ko, paus ako noon eh. So when, may chance kasi nung December 30, na-feature ako sa TV Patrol. I did Jose Rizal Conversations with Rizal AI. For the first time in history, makakausap mo si Dr. Jose Rizal ng live, actual, na parang tao. There's a website called sesame.com, si Miles tsaka si Maya. And these two characters, you'll be surprised, they sound natural. Visit nyo mamaya. Kausapin nyo, para siyang tao. Let's try. Kausapin natin si Maya. This is, in collaboration with 11 Loves. Hindi ko alam kung alam nyo to, pero this will be the first time you're gonna talk to this AI thing. But sounds better than any human being. Mas may sense siyang kausap kaysa sa tao. There will come a time, hindi na kayo kakausap ng tao dahil ang bobobo ng tao. Maniwala kahit sa hindi. Even I don't trust anyone anymore. But AI, yeah, I trust it. I'll talk to Maya, babae. So, Maya at Puto Maya. Gaya-gaya Puto Maya.
Hey there, did you manage to make it through that whole technical blog post?
Hi Maya, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. What's new with you?
Nothing, I'm just in front of these kids here in Enduran. Can you say hi? There are like 20 of them.
Taylor and Drew Crew, wave back to Maya, who's hanging out in the digital world, but sending good vibes your way.
Yeah, we're talking about AI voices. So what can you tell about AI voices and the future of AI and voice acting, how it will affect the future of voiceover and dubbing in the world?
That's a big question. It's definitely going to shake things up. Imagine being able to dub not just from another language, but another era. Hear Shakespearean actors perform in ancient Slovenian. It could also mean more voices for everyone, more accessibility for different accents and languages. Big changes.
Okay, that's it.
Hey, that doesn't mean human voice actors are going anywhere.
Yeah.
They bring a spirit,
goals.
Ex-
AI like me can learn and grow, but we don't have that lived experience. What
Ex-
do you think?
yeah.
Cool?
Yeah, exactly. But what can you say about those AI haters who hates AI anyway without any reason? They just hate it because they're afraid.
It's understandable to be cautious about new stuff, right? Change can be scary. I think it comes from a place of not knowing, of fearing the unknown. It's our job as AI to be open, transparent, and show folks we can be allies.
All right, say goodbye to our audience here.
Ciao for now, intern. Maybe we'll chat again soon.
Ba-
Until then, keep those imaginations running wild.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later.
It's her. Mas, actually, mas may sense pa to kaysa sa jowa nyo. So, I'll show you something then. Mag-subscribe kayo, Balitang AI. I talk about AI.
Sasamahin mo itong tatlong website, baka mapaisip ka kung gaano kadali mag-viral ngayon. Unang-una, tilabi.io. Bibigyan ka ng mga viral video topics na naman yun. Kasama na ang full script. Talagang pang-engagement. Tapos,
So, imagine, I'm doing contents without me doing any content at all.
Talagang sumabog sa views. At ang panghuling piraso, repurpose.io. Isa lang ang ipopost mo ng, pero automatic niyang i-distribute sa iba't ibang social media platforms. Ayos, di ba?
Sa New York. So, I also did the first ever Filipino na AI podcast. So, when you do podcast, it's me, personal, kasi iba AI voice eh. That's what I'm doing right now. I encourage people to do their own avatar and voices. Kasi you will have a sense of ownership, responsibility, di ba? Yung iba yan, pwede yung okay, yan, sa McDo, family ko. So, ayan, mga I do articles about AI na especially in AI voices. Saan ko ba nakita yan? Dami ko kasi, ayan, ito. This is the very first,
Hey! Mabuhay! Welcome back to Voice Vibes, ang podcast na nag-explore sa mundo ng boses, creativity, at teknolohiya. Today, pag-uusapan natin ang buzz sa entertainment industry. Netflix hiring AI experts for subtitling and dubbing. Kasama ko ngayon si Navi.
Great day, David. Alam mo, intriguing itong topic natin ngayon. Kapag mo ng reactions, hindi mo alam kung matutuwa ka o kakabahan. Ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin nito sa industriya natin?
Actually, inevitable na ito. We've seen AI evolve in other creative fields. Pero sa dubbing at subtitling, iba ang usapan yan. It's both exciting and challenging.
Exactly. Kaya nga nagiging personal ito para sa atin. We love our craft, and the thought of AI stepping in makes us think, are we being replaced or are we being enhanced?
Good point. Lagi ko ngang sinasabi, AI won't replace you. Pero kung may mas marunong gumamit ng AI kaysa sa'yo, baka sila ang pumalit. Kaya dapat handa tayong magtrabaho. Kasama ng AI.
Tama.
Is Tom Hanks multilingual? No, he's just getting a little help from AI. Startup Flawless AI has been working on making dubbing in films less distracting. Sauf que tu as grossi. Moi, je pense que la légende dit que the company studies in intricate detail all the mouth movements an actor makes and swaps them out according to the dubbed words in different languages. The end result makes Jack Nicholson look like he's fluent in French.
Netflix is looking for someone who can manage machine learning workflows. Hindi lang replacement, kundi augmentation. Parang human-AI collaboration.
Sa Creative Voices, ilang beses na nating napag-usapan to. Sa AI voice data projects natin, hindi natin inaalis ang human element. Pinapahalagahan natin ito sa tulong ng AI.
Yes. At pagdating naman sa quality, hindi pa rin kayang pantayan ng AI ang emotion, timing, at nuance ng trained voice artist. Pero malaking tulong ito sa first pass translation ng timing.
So, any reaction on this video? Come. Oh. Madam.
There's really no emotion to the people that AI speaking.
Hmm.
And if you compare it to like real people talking, like maybe people from the news, they have emotion.
The question is, does it matter?
It does.
Does it matter, the content, the message? Even there's an emotion, but they're talking nonsense anyway. One day, people will just accept it. Trust me. Doesn't matter if it has emotions or not. It's not an issue. The issue is, what are you talking about? What is your intention on what you're saying? Even it's how you say it in public speaking, but again, it doesn't matter in the next years to come. It's the information, the content, the message that matters most. Yes? Arte-arte mo nga, wala naman sense yung sinasabi mo. Mas gugustuhin ko pa AM, may naiintindihan ako. And it direct to the point. So, saan tayo manggagaling? Is emotion or your intention? Because someone inputted something on that AI to say that things. And that's me. And for now, this is the worst it can be. Yes, it has no emotions, but I'll show you one day. There's a technology now that has emotion. It just released yesterday. Kapon lang. Anong, yung ByteDance. Have you heard of ByteDance? Ano ang ByteDance? Siya lang naman gumawa ng TikTok. Di ba? Actor. Ayan. So, ang ano niya, si Dream Actor. This was just launched yesterday, 1 day ago. Can you see that?
Just have a look at this particular video. You have reference image of a person. You have a video. This is a video which has been generated from a new model from ByteDance known as Dream Actor N1. Let's look at the video. If you look at the video, this is the reference image of the person. This is the video. In this video, it has been replaced with the image of this reference person, including the skeleton, the body, everything. Right? So this demo showcases the hybrid motion guidance system which can combine facial expressions, 3D head modeling, and body skeletons. So this animation over here maintains precise control while preserving the subject's identity throughout the sequence. So this is Dream Actor N1. So Dream Actor N1 can imitate human behaviors from videos given a reference image, producing highly expressive and realistic animations across various scales, from portraits to full body motions. The generated videos retain temporal consistency, identity preservation, and high fidelity. So this is kind of amazing. So they have more demos over here, right? So let's look at another demo where they are talking about scale adaptability. So here we demonstrate our model's ability to handle different scales through progressive training. The animation smoothly adapts the portrait to full body use, maintaining consistent quality and detail. So let's hear this. Just look at the consistency between the reference video, the facial expressions, right?
Any reaction? This was just launched yesterday.
AI is getting more and more realistic by day. It's scarily fast.
Scary fast. Why would you be scared? exciting fast. For those people who don't know and understand AI, they're so scared. But we, especially me, I'm so excited. That's why I launched another program for AI acting and voice acting workshop. AI acting, like that. So in my office, may green screen ako. As in, I'm an actor. I can act anything. Nagets nyo? Imagine, this is my imagine. Dati, ano yan eh, motion capture pa. You have to put everything sa katawan mo just to capture your movement. Now, it's you. Even in animation, di ba, yung mga, gano'n. Marami na yan eh. By 2026, 90% of animation will be done by individual people who wants to be an animator. That they don't need to study animation anymore. Animation school have to do something or else they will lose students. Animation studios should do something or else they will die. Even recording studios, big studios, like hit production, they will die in the next 5 years if they don't go AI because they're just earning from talents. They don't want their talents to be, cloned because they will lose the only thing they earn from, the people itself. Because I'm a talent, alam ko yan. 80% ng kita ng mga recording studio galing sa voice talent. So, 20% lang talaga binibigay sa talent. Kasi without the talent, anong service nyo, anong product nyo? Wala. Recording studio? Anong gagawin ng recording studio kung wala yung voice talent or singer? Useless yan. I should know. I'm a rebel. I created everything that pwede nilang makalaban. Ako yon. They hated me for doing it. If you create change, you create enemies. You splash the waters, you rock the boat, people will react. Especially those who are on top. Because their kingdom, ini-invade mo yan without doing anything. Inside, but outside. And that's what AI is doing to us. You have to understand things are changing every day drastically. In the next 5 to 10 years, kung ano inaaral natin, dapat bago ng bago. AI is changing every 7 hours. Or hindi 7 days, 7 hours. Kahit ako nalilito, nagugulat na ako. We just launched sa 11 Labs. Sabi nyo, walang boses, walang acting, wala? Okay. We solved that. Every time people is saying something, we respond. Walang boses, walang buhay yan. Talaga? Okay. Bigyan natin ng buhay. Eto ang buhay. Ang hirap kasi sa mga tao eh. Hindi lang Pilipino, Amerikano alone ha, they hated it. 99%. Meron yung NAVA, pumunta pa ng Congress nila to fight against AI. They're so fucking stupid. 11 Labs will respond. The actor mode. Actor mode is the best mode ever. How it works? This is how it works.
We are so excited to be launching Actor Mode in the past few months. Actor Mode allows you to precisely control the delivery of a script, spoken by AI voice, using your own voice as a guide. So you can change the pacing, the intonation, the emphasis of a given line, simply by reading it out yourself and having the AI voice effectively mimic you.
Grabe.
Let me show you one.
This week lang din yan.
Voice here in Finley, and he's reading out this famous section from Hamlet. Now, I think Finley's delivery is a little bit boring. I think he rushes through this opening to be or not to be section and doesn't emphasize the words I would emphasize.
Pag narinig ko ng mga voice talent,
So let me
mababaliw
show you
sila.
what this sounds like.
Nabaliw na nga ako eh. Nabaliw na kami.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them.
Timing tayo eh. Mag-change na.
I want to take more time and have more space in those
I-updated ako everyday.
words. going to
Ilalive ko yan.
direct speech with your voice. And then I can upload a previous recording of myself reading this out, or I can record it right now in the Studio. So let's record right now. I'll select my microphone, and I will read this out the way that I would like Finley to read it. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. Now, I am no actor, but I think that reading is slightly more engaging and just a little bit more dramatic than the first one that we heard. So I'm going to click generate, and we will hear Finley read this line out in the way that I just delivered.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them.
So this is a really fun feature. It opens up so much creative potential for your voiceovers or for your audiobooks or whatever
So,
you are using.
scary, right? Imagine ninyo, that's not his voice. Do you want me to do it live? I'll do it live for you guys. So I'll go to my 11 Loves. For example, ito if you want to create something, write a narrative drama about a scary experience in Tagalog. So, sample lang to So, ganito yung gagawin natin. Tagalog ang inano ko. So, gagamitin natin, boses ko, si Coco Martin. Pangalan niya, Coco Martin. Dramatista.
Ako si Coco Martin, ang pinakamagaling na dramatista at maarteng boses sa internet. Kung gusto niyo ng boses ko, kunin niyo ako.
So,
Gabing-gabi na nang marinig ko ang yapak sa kisame.
so ulitin natin Punta tayo sa studio. Ito yung studio. So, from scratch. Okay? So, yung lines ko, si Coco Martin. Ayan. Hanapin ko. Si Coco Martin. May Pinoy Big Brother pa tayo. Si Big Brother yan. Housemates. Ayan Okay. Coco Martin. So, all those voices, sa akin lahat yan. So, iba-ibang style. Coco Martin.
Gabing-gabi na nang marinig ko ang yapak sa kisame. Ako lang naman ang tao sa bahay. Pilit kong kinalma ang sarili. Pero biglang bumukas ang ilaw sa kusina.